Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Podcast 51. Welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. Um, as you can probably see from the title, I'm going to be talking about Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League to be specific, on HBO Max. And I recently just saw the movie. Man, okay, before I get started, there's a few things. One, make sure to go follow me on Instagram at pod underscore cast 51. We're gonna be doing a new logo for the podcast. I'll be putting it on my stories. By the time this comes out, there'll be like a post about it or in my stories. But yeah, because I'm pre-recording this, so make sure to go check that out and see which, because I've kind of drawn the same kind of design. We will get into the stuff, don't worry. I'm just want to plug this before anything. And but yeah, so I'm gonna have this I'm gonna have a new logo. So I just want to see what you guys think on my Instagram. I'll be posting it there. um but yeah, just let me know what you guys think. Comment down below on it. And yeah, hopefully you guys let me know what you guys think of it. Well, there's gonna be a few of them, so just let me know what you guys think of each one and which one's your favorite. If you don't like any of them, if you like all of them, either way, just comment, like the post. So let's get into this. I'm gonna do a spoiler review of Zack Snyder's Justice League. If you haven't seen it already, go watch it. I do not want to spoil the movie for you. I'm not going to tell you how I feel until I say spoiler review again. Sometimes, people just, listen to it and they don't know if it's a spoiler review or spoiler free review. This is a spoiler review. If you don't want to know anything about the movie, please go watch it. Please go watch it. If you're a fan of DC and you want more of these movies, I highly recommend you go watch it. Again, spoiler review. Okay, now that I have that out of the way, man, this was a phenomenal movie. Um, Runtime 4 hours, but it did not feel like 4 hours. That's the thing about it. Whereas some of these other DC movies did feel the length, and it was not even like Batman vs Superman felt longer than this movie, and so did Justice League. Josh Whedon's Justice League, if you want to call it that, and I have to admit, if you've heard my other reviews and stuff like that, um, it's I did like the Justice League that came out in theaters and stuff like that. I liked it. I did say I liked it. I never said I loved it. I didn't get any goosebumps. I didn't get any you know emotion from the movie. It was just okay. I liked it. Um, Kind of anticlimactic, if you will, because I've been waiting for this movie since I was a little kid. Since about like 5 years old, I've been waiting for a live action Justice League movie. Ever since the cartoons like Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, we watch those, and man, phenomenal. DC has some really good characters, and Marvel's been shining, and so a lot of people are probably the movies have gotten people on the Marvel train more than DC has with their last few movies. But man, my goodness, after watching Zack Snyder's Justice League, the man is he knows how to make a shot really look really nice. And I would really like to see him do like a horror movie or something like that. you know Let me know if you guys think that Zack Snyder would do a very good horror movie, because I think that maybe his stories are not the best, but like I knew that this movie was gonna, at least, if even if it was like the same dialogue and same other stuff, I knew at least this movie was gonna look better. Zack Snyder knows how to make things look cool and dramatic, and just all around like a good cinematographer and stuff like that. Storyteller, hey, but he's made some great movies. Directed some great movies. I believe he did direct. What was it? The Watchmen. Very good. Very good. Batman vs Superman. Man of Steel. 300. I believe he did direct as well. And but yeah, the cinematography in those movies are phenomenal. Can't deny that they are phenomenal. And then, but I knew at least that this movie was gonna look better. Um, but it was more than just looked better. It was, storytelling was way better. Um, as you guys know, if you guys don't know, my favorite superhero of all time is Batman. If you know me at all, you know that my favorite superhero is Batman, and I feel like they did get the Batman character right in this movie. The one in we'll just call the other one the Josh Whedon or the theatrical release. We'll call the other one the theatrical release because it did come out in theaters. And the theatrical release, I don't believe they got the Batman character right. He was like making jokes, laughing all the time. That's not Batman, especially if you're gonna put him in the Dark Knight Returns Batman suit. It it does not suit. I don't remember him laughing in like the comics, or if he did, let me know because I don't remember him laughing a whole bunch, making a bunch of jokes in the. But Alfred making jokes about Bruce Wayne. That's what I like when Alfred made a remark to Bruce Wayne. That's what I liked. I was like, okay, that's Alfred is allowed to make jokes. He's the one who makes the jokes, and then Bruce Wayne is like, he's basically like my only family. So it's like, he goes along with it, but like he's not making the jokes. Um, they got the tone of Batman right in this movie. And just everything else was just more cohesive. I felt like it was a more cohesive thing. And but man, I guess like when because I do watch both, Marvel and DC movies. When I watch, Infinity War, at the end, if you haven't seen Infinity War, what are you doing? I guess spoiler for that at the end, when because Thanos wins in that one, and I was like, what? I cannot like I was flabbergasted, and I got goosebumps, and the excitement took over me in that movie. And after I went, I was like in complete shock. That's what happened in this movie as well. I don't know if it was like as magnitude as that, but like just the fact that they made a good Justice League movie was all that I needed. Like I don't need anything else. I've been waiting for a live action Justice League that's as good as this one. Phenomenal. Everybody, Gal Gadot who played Wonder Woman, Ben Affleck is like everybody, I was screaming like every like just to let you guys know, I'm biased because I'm a huge DC fan, and anything decent, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is the best movie of all time. I'm reviewing this as a fan, not as like as another YouTuber would say. I'm not a reviewer. I'm just a reviewer. Um, I just like uh, this is just I'm reviewing this as a fan. I didn't write anything down. This is all from memory. I just finished watching it like 2 hours ago, and man, it was an epic roller coaster of a movie. It was very entertaining. Um, there was like maybe like one or two jokes, but they're mostly from Barry Allen, which is to be expected. He's like the comedian of he's supposed to be like the laugh relief, or comic relief. Sorry, laugh relief. The comic relief of the Justice League, and he did a good job as a lot of people say they didn't like him as the Flash. Hey, I get they're like, oh, we wanted Grant Gustin to be the Flash in the movies. Hey, man, that'd been cool if Grant Gustin was in the thing, but I guess there's two different universes kind of thing. They did meet in the crossover Crisis on Infinite Earths. That was really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about some stuff that I really liked, and the costume designs were phenomenal. We got to see Superman in the black suit. Oh my goodness. Black suit Superman. The suit looked phenomenal. Oh my goodness, that I was like, this is awesome. And he actually did it. He actually made a cliffhanger for Justice League. There is a cliffhanger for Justice League. So there is a chance that maybe if enough people watch this movie, that we will get a part 2. DC movies have been a hit or miss so far, and like if you want to see my review or hear my review of Wonder Woman, listen to the last episode. But yeah, it's just Wonder Woman 1984 to be exact. Again, I love Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I think she's phenomenal as Wonder Woman. She did a phenomenal job in Justice League. You can see some of the shots that they did in from the theatrical release in Zack Snyder's Justice League. But man, he knows how to make a movie, and this is way more cohesive. Everybody's acting like their characters are supposed to be. But yeah, like this, dude. I really okay. I'm getting speechless because this movie is just one of those movies where it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this is. I can't believe this is happening. This good of a movie for Justice League. I can't believe it. But I think that Zack Snyder probably saw, a lot of the problems with the other movie, and they were doing some reshoots. So they're probably like, okay, we're gonna change this, we're gonna change this to this, we're gonna change that, we're gonna change this. We didn't even see Superman, unlike in the theatrical release, we see Superman with that the horrible CGI. There was a little bit of CGI, like when kind of like a CW CGI kind of thing when Flash is running really fast and you see his face and stuff like that. That kind of CGI, kind of CW CGI, like Martian Manhunters, uh, in Supergirl CGI, a little bit, just like hints of it. But I forgave it because the other parts of the movie were good. Like I think if the theatrical release was really good, people would have forgave the no mustache Henry Cavill that we got. Because they digitally took out his mustache because he was in Mission Impossible. But I think people would have forgave it if it was a good movie. It wasn't, so people didn't forgive it. In this movie, I forgave. If there was any flaws in this movie, please let me know. Please, like I think there's like one or two that I can probably point out is probably the Joker. Uh, he's like I was like, oh, are they not gonna do the nightmare scene? And I guess they did it like at the very end. I was like, is Deathstroke gonna even be in this movie? I thought they were not gonna show him. I'm like, yeah, all these pictures and stuff like that. Jared Leto's at the end in like a nightmare scene, and but yeah. So other than that, like character preference or whatever, Deathstroke. I really want to see this universe succeed. I think that if there's like a mind like I think because there's no like Kevin Feige for DC, where there's like the Marvel Cinematic Universe has like different directors, of course. Everybody, all these movies have different directors, John Favreau and Joss Whedon, uh, the Russo brothers, a whole bunch of different directors for those movies, and but Kevin Feige's overseeing making sure that all the movies are connected. Where in this one, there's no like really connection kind of thing. Zack Snyder was kind of doing it, but like he wasn't really in charge of connecting everything to this movie and that movie. I was saying like maybe you can get away from it, or if you're gonna actually do a cinematic universe, commit to the cinematic universe, make things connected and all that stuff, which I don't know because they're making a new Batman. They're Michael Keaton's coming back. This actually made me excited for the Flash movie. Even more because I was actually excited because we're getting Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton as Batman in the Flash movie. Like, oh my god. Okay, I have to say I almost forgot. Martian Manhunter. Oh my goodness. I was yelling like, "Yes, Martian Manhunter. Yes! Martian Manhunter. Oh my goodness, that was I went crazy when I saw Martian Manhunter. I'm like, dude, this is one of those moments where I'm like, did you ever think I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it right now? I oh my god. Martian Manhunter. We actually got a Martian Manhunter. The character design of it, um, I think it could be better. I think, that's just my opinion. I think it could be better, but hey, that's just my opinion. Maybe, a lot of people like the aesthetic of it, but I think it could be better. But I'm just glad that Martian Manhunter is in this movie. Um, I can't believe they actually set up a part two for this. I don't know if they're actually going to do. I think if enough people actually watch it and demand for it, and I think Warner Brothers has no choice but to continue with this universe. Um, the only thing I don't know is like I really enjoy Ben Affleck as Batman. Do not get me wrong. I really enjoyed him as Batman, as a lot of people do. But he's really good as Batman. But he's already an older guy, and they do part two or other movies with him. Like, is he gonna still want to be Batman? Is he still gonna want to do it? Um, you know, if they could get Christian Bale back as Batman, but they would have Robert Pattinson already doing it. So who knows what this universe is gonna hold? Uh, Maybe Flashpoint is gonna probably write him out as Batman. It'll probably be his last movie, and then Michael Keaton is supposed to be like older Batman, kind of Nick Fury kind of role of it in it. I think they promised Ryan Reynolds was supposed to be like there was speculation that Ryan Reynolds was gonna make a cameo in it. There was never confirmation that he was actually gonna do it. Um, I don't know why they would do it because I'm like he bashed the role in like in the movie in Deadpool, and like he's very vocal about his role in like if you see Deadpool, he's very vocal and like him being the Green Lantern again. Like I don't think he wants to be the Green Lantern again. So, but we did get to see a little bit of more of the Green Lantern who died. I thought they were gonna bring back another one or like set up another Green Lantern kind of thing, but I guess not. So they like set it up like the ring was going somewhere, but it didn't pay it off. Like who did it go to or whatever. We did see a little bit of more of that war with like Zeus and the lanterns and the Lanteans and the Amazonians. So, you know, that was really cool to see more of that. Who else was supposed but yeah, every character in like I wonder if they do Justice League Part 2, I just want to see how many people would want to see Shazam uh in part two if they do part two, because Martian Manhunter at the end they set up like if they would do if they were to do a part two, that Martian Manhunter is on board to be a part of it. um and Justice League Unlimited, or Justice League, I'm in for it because Martian Manhunter was part of that, and I'm in for that. um So, and Shazam, I don't know. Would you guys want to see Shazam? Because I think they're gonna need all of the stuff that they can get. Dark Side. What do you guys think of his character design? I think it could be better. I think if they do a part two, they could change it and make it better. Hey, Marvel, I'm not saying Marvel did it, so you guys can do it, but I'm saying Marvel did it, and you guys can do it too. They kind of changed the character design of Thanos throughout, them introducing him. They just introduced. They haven't really shown him like fight that much, except in like that first, in that scene where they fight like all together and stuff with like the Green Lanterns and all that stuff. So hopefully they can, set up like a Green Lantern movie or, a Green Lantern show, I think they were doing, or HBO Max kind of thing. So I'm excited, for the future of DC movies. I can't wait for the next Batman movie. Um, can't wait for the next Shazam 2, and I don't know when The Rock is going to be Black Adam, but Okay, guys. I might need to rewatch the movie. But if you remember in when they go on Superman's ship, did you guys notice was that Doctor Fate's costume in Superman's ship? Please let me know if that was, because I might need to rewatch the movie and fast forward and pause it and stuff like that to see if it actually was. Because there was like you like when he comes back, these costumes come out, like the Superman suit and all that stuff, and there was like another one. It kind of reminded me of Doctor Fate. Am I seeing it? Was I seeing stuff, or was that like a different suit for a different character or something? But you know, please let me know. Was that Shazam? I mean, not Shazam. Was that Doctor Fate? Because he's gonna be in the Black Adam. He's supposed to be in that movie with starring The Rock. He's supposed to be in that movie, which that takes place in before, like in I don't know how many years before any of this, but like an old Justice League or whatever. The Justice League before the Justice League, basically, I believe it is. But okay. I just want to talk about before I forget, the moment that got me goosebumps in this movie, like uh when Thor came down to Earth and to Wakanda and everybody started yelling and screaming and getting goosebumps. Look, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it right now, this moment. Oh my god. I never thought I would see the day where it's this is such a cool movie where it's Cyborg and the Flash running beside the Batmobile when Batman's driving, when they're going to go fight Steppenwolf. My God, I'm getting goosebumps. I almost got teary eyed when I watched it too, because like when are we gonna ever whoever thought that we were gonna get Aquaman, Cyborg and Flash and running beside and flying beside the Batmobile. Who who ever thought that live action? Who would ever thought that? Um, but yeah, that was that. I almost got teary eyed right now talking about it. But but yeah, whoever I literally got goosebumps when I watched that. I started, I was like, yes, yes, finally, yes, woo. Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, that was and then Aquaman riding on the Batmobile. Dude, come on. Come on. I and then when Superman comes, like the suit looks spectacular. I love the suit. The black suit that Superman has. That's phenomenal. I love it. I can't get enough of that one. Um and at the end when he takes off when like the epilogue or whatever and like when he's gonna change to Superman, he still has like the black Superman suit. So I was like, yes, that's actually really cool. Like if they do another I really hope they do a part two of Man of Steel because I he's a really good Superman. I really think that he deserves a chance to be Superman. Like I think it's the story that they told that they didn't make him a good. He's actually a good Superman. I highly recommend you guys watch Man from Uncle. If you haven't seen, it's a underrated movie. Alicia Vikander's in it. I forgot the other guy who's in it, but Henry Cavill. If you watch that movie, you're like, yes, that's what that character from Man from Uncle. That's what I want in the Superman that we all know, and I think that he embraced a lighter Superman, and but that they still had that scene and they expanded on it, and I think made it even better when like Aquaman, Flash, uh Wonder Woman and Cyborg face off against like Superman when he's still like they revive him and stuff and he comes and they fight him. They expand on that one and that one is like a really cool fight. I think that was probably everybody's favorite scene, including my favorite scene from the theatrical release. That's like the only scene where I was like, "Oh my god, that's actually really cool. That's actually can we just get an hour of that and forget everything else?" But at the end of the movie, okay, so I'm probably It's probably gonna be a shorter episode, but what did you guys think of the Zack Snyder Justice League? Let me know on YouTube in the comment section below, or on Instagram when I post this about it. Um, what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment section below, or in the comments on Instagram, pod_cast51. Make sure to go look at the new logo, and what do you guys think about it? Um, or like the different logos I'm gonna be, I've been drawing, all week, 2 weeks basically, and coming up with different designs and stuff like that. But let me go what you guys think about that one. But yeah, so at the end, the epilogue and stuff like that, I'm not gonna go through everything that happened in the movie because you guys saw it already, and if you haven't, I spoiled this. I spoiled the movie for you, but yeah, so at the end of the movie, Batman has another like a nightmare scene kind of thing where it's Mira. Uh, that's probably where a lot of people are gonna have a problem with, but I know that. And Mira, Flash with his suit that from the first nightmare scene from Batman vs Superman. The Joker, Deathstroke was in the nightmare scene, and they're kind of suggesting that Lois Lane died, and it's like evil Superman basically. It's like a wasteland, so it's kind of like an Injustice kind of thing. I don't know if they're gonna do an Injustice theme. Hey, if that's like part two for Justice League Injustice kind of thing, I guess, but we just got Superman back, and I don't know if that's the way I want it to go. Um, and Darkseid's gonna come to Earth too, so um, I don't know where they're gonna go with this. And that was like basically kind of like the cliffhanger that Darkseid's gonna come, and Batman's nightmare scene where Superman is evil because Lois Lane died. I don't know if I don't know if it's gonna be the same as Injustice, the video game. If you guys haven't played it, um, I'd probably just watch it on YouTube and like for the storyline. But basically, it's like the Joker kills Lois Lane and she was pregnant, and they kind of like hint at it, like there was like a pregnancy test in like her drawer. Um, I caught it like they look at the drawer, for a certain amount of time just to make sure that you saw what like the test or whatever. And I'm kind of thinking maybe is she, and they're gonna do an Injustice storyline. Hey man, that's a lot of people like that storyline. So, but yeah, and they kind of do that and they're kind of doing that in Superman and Lois kind of thing too, like Luthor from like another um multiverse or whatever, or another planet, and it was like Superman and he was killing everybody too with the black suit. So yeah, so they were doing that in Superman and Lois, which is a different universe. And so yeah, so I don't know. Let me know. Oh, they actually had Iris in this, Iris West, I believe, or I don't know her last name. And is it Iris West in the comics too? Yeah, I don't know. I guess so. What's on the show, Iris West Allen. So, but Iris was in this one. She was in the beginning scene when in the beginning of the movie with Flash or whatever. But yeah, at one like the girl he rescues at that's Iris. The girl Barry Allen rescues like when he's applying for like the dog shop or the pet store or whatever. But yeah, gonna be ending the review. I'm rambling on, but man, this was an awesome movie. Um, I'm probably gonna watch it a second time just to see some stuff that I missed. Because I know there's probably because I was just watching it as a fan. I didn't want to write stuff down and miss something, but I just watched it as a fan. I watched all 4 hours. Um, I had to pause it because I had to go to the restroom after a little bit, but yeah, this is like so I would just set time to watch it. It's like 8 parts. They like that was kind of like took me out of it a little bit. Like when they would do like, oh, this is part 3 or whatever, part 4 of the movie. I guess it's like a part where you could like maybe pause it and then maybe come again and watch it again. But for me, it just took me out a little bit out of the movie. Let me know what you guys think about that. Did it take you out of the movie? Did it not take you out of the movie? Um, it took me out of the movie a little bit, but again, I I love this movie. I think that this is the Justice League movie that we deserve. Uh, Hopefully, we can get more of these DC movies that are this good. I think from the trailer, the new Batman movie that's going to come out with Robert Pattinson looks good. Um, I'm hopeful for Shazam 2. Like for sure things that I know that are going to be coming out that they announced like at DC Fandom was like the Suicide Squad. Um, what was it? Shazam 2 and Black Adam movie. I don't know what other thing that's supposed to come out. But yeah. Um, and Superman and Lois, and on the TV shows and all that stuff, and HBO Max and stuff. So I don't know what else is supposed to be coming out soon. You know how they cancel stuff and then they bring it on and they cancel it, So hopefully they do more stuff with Deathstroke. I want to see a Batman Deathstroke fight. If you've seen the Arkham Origins trailer, uh, go watch the Arkham Origins trailer if you haven't. That fight scene. It's a video game trailer, but the fight scene for that trailer is phenomenal, and you're gonna be like, now I want a Batman and Deathstroke fight scene. But I'll be ending the review right here. I know I've said that a little bit, but I'm actually gonna end it right here. Let me know what you guys think of the. I was gonna talk about something else, but yeah, the logo. Follow me on pod_cast51 on Instagram, and probably be posting stuff on TikTok pretty soon. Uh, Probably a movie debate. Doing that next week, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the movie. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Are you like, oh, I liked it, but I don't want a part 2, or you want a part 2? Let me know. Again, on Instagram, on YouTube. Um, if you don't listen to podcasts on YouTube, we're on Amazon Podcasts, we're on Spotify, we're on Google Podcasts, um, everything but iTunes. On Apple Podcasts. We're still trying to get on Apple Podcasts. We'll soon be on there. I'll let you guys know when we are on there. So love you guys, and yeah, again, let me know what you guys think of the movie, and I will see you guys. See you guys later. Take care, guys.